What's up? This is Darren Ogden, and this is episode 1 of Darren Ogden Experience. Man, but I could have put the Darren Ogden Experience, but I wanted to keep it how I wanted. I wanted to do something original. They have the Joe Rogan Experience, even though you go by Joe Rogan Experience, but I want it to be Darren Ogden Experience, and but not to follow him because my podcast will be basically on my experiences. I won't have any guests. If I do have guests, if they won't be labeled as guests, sometimes they will just be a part of my journey and my experience. This whole channel is about me and how I became me. I recently just became one author, Speak Like a Media Mogul, The Journey of Darren Ogden. Dope. Man, everyone who has been supporting me, I appreciate you. Right now, this is the introduction to my new podcast, episode 1, where I will just be telling you what I'll be doing on my podcast. This podcast will be dropping daily, and I'll be talking about all kind of things. Take a deep breath. Yeah, I'll be talking about so many different topics. I'll be scrolling down, be watching TV in my living room, just telling you about the things that I see, and also just things that I experienced day to day. Sometimes I might take the camera out with me, but you might catch me helping business owners, helping a brand. You just don't know what this podcast. But this podcast will be on the road. But I might just put somebody on in the car with me and turn the camera on and talk. But you will be getting my full experience, the Darren Ogden Experience. But today for the introduction, man, do y'all think that there's too many podcasters out there? Even though this is a podcast, but it's so many people want to become podcasters. And if I look at it like the rap game, I look at it like baseball, basketball, football. Everybody's not gonna make it. Everybody's not gonna be consistent. Everyone don't have the resources. Everyone doesn't have the financial stability to keep a podcast going. So this isn't easy. This isn't for the weak. Everyone is doing it because they see other people doing it. Some people doing it because they see other people winning. And then when you jump in something because someone else is doing it, or you actually see them winning, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be successful with it. You don't know if that's God's gift to that person or what. Everyone not meant to be a journalist or in media. Some people don't have no filter. Like me, I never in my life think I would be in media journalism. I didn't think I could sit in front of this camera 3 years ago, but let alone growing up. I didn't think I'd be doing interviews, but in 7 years, I've conducted over 700 interviews around the U.S. Soon I'll be traveling around the world, hearing people's story. But the more, when I started No Lazine, but I kind of created that for music artists, but now, I transformed to what's your story? And I want to hear people's story day to day, and it's been lovely. I love it. I enjoy it. And also, it's just a whole journey with this. This isn't easy. This isn't for the weak. Nothing you see, if you see someone getting in front of the camera, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Because, especially for a person like me, I have a speech impediment. So sometimes you will hear that I will switch my words up, pause, sometimes get cut, if I probably cut it short. It's all kind of things that you might experience with me, but also with this podcast, you will see the growth and everything about me behind the scenes and different things of how I grown as one journalist, interviewer, because when I first started, I couldn't get no words out. And look at me now, 4 minutes in, speaking well. This has been one hell of a journey. Speech impediment is something real. People tease you. People don't really know your feelings. It's real. But I can personally say that, man, I am enjoying this process, all the way through. But to speak on podcasts and different things like that, man, I've been the reason why I'm taking this approach, even with the traditional mics and stuff, I'm not taking that route. I see every day I get on Instagram or TikTok, I scroll and see everyone using those same mics, that same look. people lying on the internet, telling y'all, selling y'all anything. Me, my podcast isn't about to tell you or sell you anything. Well, I'm not gonna say not sell you anything, but I'm not about to just tell you anything. Because this podcast is gonna be the realest podcast I ever have like been a part of. Because it's my story, it's real. I'm not about to give you no fraudulent stories. I'm gonna tell you stuff that's documented or things that's happened with me and things that's still going on with me and things that I'm growing as, one interviewer, journalist as well. This is my first time really sitting on myself on the camera speaking this long, but I kind of grew into it these past 2 years doing short reels, but I never sat up here for minutes just talking. And I will let you know that all my podcast episodes will be raw, unfiltered, most likely unedited. That's just how I'm rolling. And you would also see the growth, the transition. Like right now, today marks, what is today? Today is Tuesday, February 10th. This is my episode 1. I have almost a year and a few months until I make 40. You will see the transition of me from wearing regular clothes into tailor-made suits on an average day. Like I might switch it up on a weekend and probably have some regular clothes on, but Monday through Friday, I'm going Taylor and Prada. Prada shoes, Taylor. I'm already locked in, focused on, the growth of who I'm becoming. But if the Lord says the same, y'all will see everything from me. Like starting today, I will document every day of my life, and I will tell you, I will talk about my experiences. I will talk about things that I've ran across on social media, YouTube, et cetera, et cetera. And I'll just tell y'all about how I became, a parent. I'm a husband, and just different things. I might have game about marriage. I might have game to someone who's thinking about getting married. You just don't know. But this is my experience every day. Darren Ogden. I'm like, many people have heard my voice, but many people haven't seen me in person. Like, you had to grow with me or kind of know someone who know me to like know that's me. I'm not the first person to walk up to you and say, I'm Darren, Darren Ogden. Some people know me as Nola Plug, some people know me as Nola Zine. But if you know me for real, you know me as Darren. And now I'm full life branded Darren Ogden. I remember 15 years ago, I used to dress up and like walk around with an image like I was doing something big, but didn't have no business going on. But now I got a lot of business going on. I have a lot of things I'm planning on doing, and it's only up from here. Like just this wall behind me. I remember creating this like 2-3 years ago. Man, I saw it on Instagram. I never in my mind think that I would be putting the wall up. I never in my mind thought that I can put the wall up with a little help of my uncle. My uncle helped me. I'm like with the plug parts, but that whole wall that you see back there, I put that up. So it's just so many transitions. It's like different things that I've learned in my journey. And also, but I think I'm becoming more of an honest and like trying to live the more, I'm like civilian life. Because sometimes you can be one product of your environment. I used to just think so negative and just try to just do anything and try but I always knew to value like business relationships. But sometimes, sometimes you be in a heat of moment and like sometimes you can actually slip up and do crazy things. But I am grateful for everyone that has been on this journey with me, and people that understand who I am as a person and like understand even from joking on you or, in like some cities, I'm like roasting or ribbing, however y'all take it. But know that I'm doing it in a playful way. I don't really mean it. I'm just joking. But I'm glad that my support has been real. This year, 2026, I just realized how much big of support I have just by people. When I first released my book, people like $50. That's kind of high, but man, but I bet on myself and them $50 working. No one's complaining. People want to support me, and I didn't realize that I had a big support system like I do in my city. But I hear so many people talk about, if people in their city not supporting them, their neighborhood not supporting them. Now I'm gonna tell you this: but don't depend on your family supporting you, but friends and people that saw, the growth and journey of you, but they will support you. But they just have to see that you're serious about what you do. But if people see you serious about what you do, but the support will follow. And I have experienced it and I see it and I love it, man. Shout out to everyone who has been supporting me. If you can look at this channel as well, you will see that, actually with Speak Like a Media Mogul book, I have a documentary that I'm dropping in chapters on this channel as well. So you will see all my friends and people that I met in life buying my book and talk about why they support me and how to remember my speech impediment. Like, this whole podcast is about the growth of me and just seeing me use my words and change my words up and show just the growth of my speech impediment. Like I said, 2 or 3 years, I probably wouldn't be able to actually do this. It would have been bad. I would have been very nervous, but with confidence and everything that I'm doing right now, it's growing. So I want to tell everyone who has been on this ride with me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I will try my hardest to upload every day. And hopefully I'm helping someone on a journey with speech impediment. I'm gonna say that correctly. And just know that it's not easy. This road to this is not easy, because I remember going to speech class forever and I don't think it worked. But but I went on YouTube and I saw on a few ways about how to help myself, and look at me now. But I want to let y'all know this is an introduction. And also, this is a slash episode about, are there too many podcasts? And I think there are too many podcasts, but I'm not knocking nobody's hustle. Because it's going to be a lot of people that's going to do everything that you see other people winning. Fashion designer, rapper, etc., etc. But everybody not going to make it. This world is not designed for everyone to win. It's sad to say it, but everyone can't win. They can't win. They can't win. It has to be some type of balance. I used to always walk around, man, I want to see everybody win. But a guy put me to the side and said, man, the world ain't made for that. Everybody can't win. It gotta be a balance. It's like everybody can't be a CEO. Everybody can't be a boss. We need people to work for us. We need people to be good in the things that they can do. Some people are good managers. Some people are good salesmen. Some people are good workers. And a lot of people don't know you gotta be a good worker before you be a good boss. You have to go through the chain of demand and learn different things. Everyone is not made to be an entrepreneur. Because guess what? There's so many weeks that you will make money and so many weeks that you won't make money. So many days, sometimes a whole year you can lose. But you have to believe in what you do. I believe in what I do. It has been working for me, and I will continue to be the best version of me and grow. And I'm going to leave y'all with this. Man, I am so excited about this podcast, Darren Ogden Experience. I know y'all see this new logo, everything about me, my glasses. These are my real prescribed glasses. They Gucci, of course, but you'll be seeing me wear multiple shades and different things. But the average day you'll see me with my real glasses because I can't see. And I've been playing around, if not wearing my glasses all my life, and it's starting to show. If the road to 40, I need them. But I will embrace this look as well. But this is Darren Ogden Experience. I'm walking it like I'm talking it. This is episode 1, man. I hope y'all enjoy all the episodes, but this is the introduction.